And now to that new bombshell book that claims the White House deliberately misled the American public about the case for war in Iraq. The author, a Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist, we're going to talk to Ron Suskind in a moment. But first, NBC's chief White House correspondent David Gregory has more. David, good morning to you.
Good morning, Meredith. This book pulls no punches, claiming that President Bush knew that Iraq had no weapons of mass destruction, but ordered the invasion anyway. It is a controversial look at administration decision-making, with the former director of Central Intelligence, George Tenet, telling NBC News that the charge against the president is, quote, just wrong.
It is the lingering question about the war. If the president knew then what he knows now, would he have ordered the invasion of Iraq in the first place?
Facing clear evidence of peril, we cannot wait for the final proof, the smoking gun that could come in the form of a mushroom cloud.
But in his new book, The Way of the World, journalist Ron Suskind claims there was a smoking gun of a much different kind. Saddam's own intelligence chief, Tahir Jahil Habush. Suskind reports that in early 2003, in secret meetings with British intelligence, Habush revealed that Iraq, in fact, did not have weapons of mass destruction. That information was passed on to the CIA. Suskind claims the president wasn't interested in information that contradicted the case for war. After the president was told about Habush, Suskind quotes Mr. Bush telling an aide, "Why don't they ask him to give us something we can use to help us make our case?" Suskind writes that Mr. Bush later dismissed Habush and cut off the channel of communication to the Iraqi intelligence chief. The book makes another incendiary charge. In order to bolster the connection between al-Qaeda and Iraq, the White House ordered the CIA to write a fake letter from the Iraqi intelligence chief, Habush, claiming that 9/11 ringleader Mohammed Atta trained in Iraq prior to September 11th. This book follows a series of accounts that question whether the administration manipulated pre-war intelligence and otherwise misled the country to justify going to war. It's a charge officials deny.
But the one thing that does get under my skin is the notion that we somehow just wanted to go to war. Nobody wanted to go to war. Nobody wants to go to war.
CIA Director Tenet, in a statement, insists that former Iraqi intelligence chief, Habush, did not provide the kind of intelligence that Suskind claims he did, saying that he was unreliable. As to the letter that is reported in the book, one intelligence official at the time confirms that it did exist, but cannot say who actually ordered it. Intelligence officials do, however, insist that the CIA never believed in a link between al-Qaeda and Iraq prior to 9/11. As for the White House this morning, they're dismissing this book as gutter journalism, and they deny that they ever ordered a forged letter. Meredith?
All right, David Gregory, thanks very much.